I don't know if folks are aware, but we have to keep covering it. Coronavirus cases have exploded again, with the most cases in the United States in 2 months and new records in 13 states. Now, I know that the Republican Party and the Trump administration and the Trump campaign are acting as if it's over, as if nothing's going on. We saw COVID positive Republican Senator Mike Lee taking his mask off indoors around 80-year-olds at yesterday's Amy Coney Barrett Supreme Court hearings. Trump is doing rallies again, but we do have a pandemic going on and it's not going so well. The latest numbers are that on October 9th, so that's Friday, I think, Friday, over the weekend, we had just shy of 61,000 new cases in one day. That's the most new cases in a single day, dating back almost 2 months to August 14th. As you probably know by now, deaths lag cases by 2 to 3 weeks. We've now seen what was a declining death trend level off. It's now flat. And in all likelihood, it's already happened twice before during this pandemic when cases spike, deaths spike 2 to 3 weeks later. That's at the national level. Now, there are 13 states, most of them in the West and Midwest, that have new records for coronavirus infections over the last week. These are 7-day rolling averages, which is a better indicator than just a single day. New 7-day rolling average highs in Alaska, Colorado, Indiana, Minnesota, Montana, Nebraska, New Mexico, North Dakota, Ohio, Oklahoma, Oregon, South Dakota, and Wisconsin, the worst of which are in Montana, New Mexico, and South Dakota. Now, you might come in and say, "Oh, but David, clucking like a chicken. What about hospitalizations?" Well, Indiana, North Dakota, Montana, and Nebraska reporting record high numbers of coronavirus hospitalizations on Sunday. Same with Utah. So hospitalizations are going up. So understand that no matter how many times Trump says it's disappearing, instead of we've turned the corner, he says we rounded the turn. I understand he's trying to say we turned the corner. 13 out of 50 states have new record highs. That's new peaks in more than a quarter of American states. And even in states that aren't at new highs, numbers are climbing. I mean, look, even here in Massachusetts, for example, we were down to about 150 cases per day for months. We've now once again started to get into the 300 cases per day in September, 400 cases per day at the end of September, 600 case days in October so far. So it is coming back exactly as predicted. It's not just flu season. We have college students flying around the country and spreading. We have schools, a number of schools having to very quickly shut things down. And also that people are exhausted, which I understand. Not everybody is being as careful, even people who were being more careful at a certain point. Meanwhile, Trump's back to doing rallies, if you can believe that. And we will be talking about that in a little bit. Difficult situation because we must vote like our lives depend on it. And yet cases are rising and we want to be safe. We are seeing record lines at early voting. We'll have the numbers for early voting on today's bonus show. People mostly wearing masks. Orders of magnitude more early votes this year than in 2016. That's great. We have to have a plan to vote. I will be dropping off my absentee ballot, I think this week, in person at City Hall. Received it last week. I'm ready to go. I will film myself dropping it off and post it as part of my get out the vote effort. So let us know. We'll have a question on our Instagram about what is your plan for voting. We are at David Pakman Show on Instagram. And if you want to see, this is a great break from politics. If you want a 2-minute break from politics, I harvested my tomatoes yesterday in advance of the frost. And it is stunning what I was able to get from just 3 small tomato bushes. Okay. David.Pakman on Instagram. Take a 2-minute break from politics. Check out my produce, my friends, and we'll be back right after this. One of our sponsors today is Vincero Watches, and they're giving you 15% off everything in the store when you go to davidpakman.com/watch. If you're a guy looking for the perfect way to refresh your style, one of the best investments you can make is in a high quality wristwatch. Vincero is an American company that has made it possible for everyday people to afford a premium watch. Almost everything they sell is within the range of about $200, but it'll look like you spent a lot more. All of their watches are made in small batches from top quality materials, and they just look great. I went on their site and picked out a watch from their Icon Automatic collection. The one I got is in mesh matte black, and I love it. It's simple, sleek, elegant, goes great with just about anything I'm wearing, and I've gotten a ton of compliments on it. You'll get 15% off everything in their store when you go to davidpakman.com/watch, and I've put that link right underneath this video.